Hi, it is iYikkam time again. So I received a very interesting questions from one of our Wing Chun friend. And the question is like this. He said, this Wing Chun friend said, he read somewhere, okay, in the internet that there is a very famous Wing Chun Sifu or Grandmaster come study with me, Hendrik, and due to his touch hand with me, he found out that his force flow is much higher than me, Hendrik, so he didn't learn anything from me. He don't need to learn anything from me, okay? So this Wing Chun friend asked me to share what is my view. Okay. Number one, I don't do kiss and tell. That's not my character. Number two, back when I was trained with late Grandmaster Cho Hong Choi, Grandmaster Cho Hong Choi told me this. If you do gong sa with anybody, that's between you and him. You never tell to the third person. You win or you lost, you never tell to the third person. And you watch out. Your opponent today, you today, is not your opponent tomorrow, you tomorrow. So it is just an experience of experiment with your skill. Okay, that's the teaching of late Grandmaster Cho Hong Choi. And if you can check, late Grandmaster Cho Hong Choi is very active in Gong Sao in Penang in his time, 1960s, 1960s, up to 1970. Okay. So that is the teaching. Okay, we don't kiss and tell, and private thing we don't put out there. Saying a lot of things, okay, that's not necessary, okay. And also, you don't look down on person, because the person today is not the person tomorrow. That's what the Grandmaster Cho Hong Choi warned me, okay. You defeat a person or he defeat you, that is just a experiment. Okay, so saying this, I don't want to answer on whether what this person say is right or wrong or whatever. Now, I want to share with you how I teach and how people study with me and how people learn when they meet me, okay? So this is what it is. You get what you see what you get, okay? And then make your judgment on whatever people say, anything once for all, okay? There's no need to say this person is this person is this, but you know Hendrik, you make a judgment. Will I do those kind of stuff? Will people do those type of stuff, okay? Now, number one, let me explain to you about me. People don't understand me and don't know me most. I'm a Silicon Valley power management architect. You can read my patents and so forth. Okay, so I deal with control systems and get into the technology of artificial intelligence, artificial neural network stuff, and now get into the IoT. Okay, which is, we know that this world is going into what we call the digital awareness of physical world. Okay, so well, what has this got to do with Wing Chun? Okay, this is what got to do with Wing Chun. 613.3. Disregard of what everybody claim that they know what I'm knowing in energy, mind, body energy. They don't know what I'm doing. I formulate 6 13.3 using the concept of artificial neural network, the layers. Okay, so I got this ancient common denominator 6.13.3, and I have to model it. And guess what? Because I study artificial intelligence, so I use the neural network, the layer concepts, to model the 6.13.3. That's why you can hear that when I say that, even though I call 6 core element, you can hear in my video and when I speak with everybody, I often mention as layer, physical layer, mind layer, breathing layer, chi layer. That is where it's from. Okay? It's high tech. Okay? Now, as for this, what I'm talking about, the digital awareness of the physical world, it simply means I am into the researching of like this watch and the sensor in my body. There's blood sugar, blood pressure, heart rate, so everything. This sensor can sense my condition, send whatever the information to the cloud. And if I have a Sifu on the other end of the world, even in the Mars, by he reading my data here, he can know my experience and he can give me directions or instructions. Okay? Now, healthcare will be like that later on, because doctor in some way be able to read your experience and be able to give you instruction. You take this medicine, okay, and then and then read back your experience, your body, and or doing this and that instruction. Okay, so what has that got to do with Wing Chun teaching? Well, I'm using the same concept. You don't have to be with me to study with me. And in fact, a lot of Wing Chun Sifu never even met me, but they got it when I said this forceful and so forth. Okay? So that is the truth of, if you talk about me and my teaching. Okay? Now, when people come to me to learn, it is not about me like the usual traditional way. See, you punch me, you see I can take it. No, it's not about me. I have a characteristic when people come see me, be it in internet or in the real life, is that it is about you, not about me. So about you, meaning that I'm going to look at you like this. Remember this IoT style? Screen you and tell you, you do this, do this, do this, and you see the result. Or you see, okay, I can do this, and if you do this, you will produce the same result. That is the digital awareness of the physical world type of communication. So today, to make it real for you, like how if you meet me today, come to my home, you meet me today, how I'm going to share with you or teach you in a very simple Wing Chun mechanics. Okay? So let's go. Get a wall, okay? Now, remember we do chi sao this way? Okay? Now, I want you to put this elbow this way. Using the elbow power or zhang dai leg, you put your hand this way, right? Okay? And I want you to push as hard as possible. Push as hard as possible. Okay? Now, you will find out no matter how hard you push, this distance between yourself, between your shoulder and your arm is not going to change. This distance is not going to change, okay? So, disregard of the wall push you or you push the wall, this distance is not going to change. Especially when I say structure, okay, I want this to be here, this, holding this, bracing, this distance is not going to change, okay? Now, there's a Wing Chun, this elbow, okay? So you get the experience. Now, you go to the Tai Chi type, this elbow. Same thing, no matter how you roll and everything, this distance is not going to change. This distance is not going to change, right? Now, in Wing Chun, don't we talk about Lai Lao Hui Song? Come, receive, go, escort. And don't we say that Wing Chun is sticking body, short strike, Thiết San Tuyến Ta, Mai San Tuyến Ta, okay? Meaning sticking body. Now, the idea is this. As soon as you put your elbow this way and this way, no matter who is more powerful, this distance is kept there while this pushing. Even if I'm very weak, he pushed me, the wall pushed me, or the opponent pushed me, I'm going to fly away, okay? Disregard of what? Of all this doing, all this scenario, one never get close. As soon as your elbow is in this vertical structure situations or horizontal structure situations, your body is not going to get close to that guy's body or the opponent body or to the wall. You're only going to get pushed out, and this distance is keep constant. And even if this is collapsed, you can push out, okay? Now, this is the simple mechanics of physics, okay? Now, let us ask the questions. Didn't we all say that Wing Chun is a sticking body short strike? Wing Chun is come, receive, go, escort. This is all pushing. So the forward pressure is for pushing. The Tai Chi Jing is for pushing. Got nothing to do with sticking body short strike, Thiết San Tuyến Ta, Mai San Tuyến Ta, because it cannot Mai San. It cannot go in. It cannot close in. It cannot close to the opponent's body. Okay? So disregard of how we do Chi Sao for a million year, a billion year. One is not going to get close. And in fact, this is training one to not get close. One can do this, and often you see the shoulder get this, okay? Even the Tai Chi people, some you see that it's like this, okay? And it's very simple. We just go to the old YouTube of us. You can look at how things change, okay? Whether people study different things and how things change and so forth, okay? So that's body signature, okay? Now, so disregard, you do this, you push this using back, or you do this, or you use Tai Chi, or because this is the law of physics and biomechanics, it's going to push us away from the opponent or keep a distance from the opponent. Now, if you, okay, so the first thing is like this one, this shoulder is vertical structure, this is horizontal, this is like Tai Chi type, this is like the usual Wing Chun type, structure type, okay? That is what it is. Okay, that's how clear it is. Now let's do a abandon elbow, okay? So this elbow, vertical structure, this is the horizontal structure elbow, this is the vertical structure elbow. Now let's do an abandon elbow. So it's no longer here, but abandon it, Okay, this meaning that this get to your core. Now, get the wall. Okay, get the wall. Now, abandon this elbow. Abandon this elbow. Okay? And the way how to abandon is that we move in with our body. Move in the body and abandon the elbow. You see this? Okay. So this is abandon elbow. Now, do this to the wall. So what we do is we walk in the same time abandon the elbow. Okay? Now, I want you to do one more thing. Put the pressure here. Pressure here. Pressure. Okay? A lot of pressure. And you move in while this pressure is constant. Okay, you see? You can move in while the pressure is constant. While if you do this, when this pressure is constant, you cannot move in. Because this is an elbow position. Same thing as this, okay? For this pressure, I move in. And in fact, if I move in here, you can feel that you are even using less effort to support this pressure. This you have to use a lot of effort. This you can use less effort because this is mechanical advantage of the lever system. The load arm. This is the load. This is the pivot. The effort is in my leg. Now the load arm has been reduced or shortened, so I can have much better mechanical advantage. Okay. So this is how you will learn if you see me today. Okay. With this experience, and clearly explained, okay, what this will do, what this will do, how's your body, this type of stuff. So I give you a sample. If you meet me, this is what you expect. And by the end of this, right now, you have learned the mechanics of the elbow, the characteristics and the effect of the different type of elbow type. The structure elbow, the abandoned elbow. Okay? So this is what and how if a person study with me, be in internet or in the real life. Okay? It's not about me, it is about using scientific way to communicate the experience and using the techniques, okay, borrowing the techniques just like the artificial intelligence or control system techniques, because we be able to do remote sensing and remote control. Thus, we can use that to help the student to experience right away instead of going through all kinds of theory, okay? Or saying, hey, you know, you push me, you punch me, you see, I can punch you, I can fudging. Well, you can do that all day long and show how superior we are, but still the other party have no idea what it is. So when we do this way of teaching, if we can teach a machine, artificial intelligence robot this way to do the thing, every human will be able to know, oh, okay, this is the vertical elbow. I'm not going to do this if I want to close in. I want to follow the mechanics and physics. I want to abandon. If I do this, I cannot close in. I abandon and close in, I still can maintain the pressure and so forth. Okay. So this is a sample, okay? And people can say what they want to say. However, now you know me better. You know where the 613 is from, where I model these things, which is from the artificial intelligence study, the engineering, the artificial engineering type. You can see that the difference between how I teach and the traditional people who say, see, I'm a Sifu, I'm Fajing, I'm the top of the world, I'm the best guru, I'm the grandmaster. That's not the key. The key is education, as what I address in this YouTube. My bottom line is education. So all people, every Wing Chuners be able to gain the expertise. It's not about me. And it is the key that Wing Chun have hope only if the next generations step on me, or my generation is saying better, step on me is, I still, there's ego word I don't like. Step in my generation and go further. It's like the artificial intelligence. Now it get into IoT already. It's going to grow and expand, okay? So this is to share with you today, okay? And you can make your own judgment, okay? You don't have to ask me. Once you know what I'm doing, what is my approach, and what is the goal.